Cement Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Seth Lugo. About to get started here. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Texas, the right fielder, number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
And with that, we're underway in Kansas City.
First pitch, 105.
0-1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Josh Young in the box now. Takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. John Schreiber, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lynch also throwing. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw saved. That's a stolen base. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nimmo on third. Carter over at second with one down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here is Jock Peterson. First pitch misses. Second and third, 2 down. In the air, right field. Caglione going back on this one. And that's the third out. Rangers leave a pair. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ballgame. Back after this on the show. Back here in Kansas City, our starting pitcher in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
The third baseman, number 11, Michael Garcia.
That one fouled off. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Batting third, the
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now.
Pasquantino.
Check swing went around. Strike one. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
On the ground to the left, and it hits the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Late with the swing there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First and third, one down. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Junis getting loose out there. Alexander getting loose as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner on the move. And a count 1-2. high fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Gets under it and pops it up. Durant moving under this one. And that is that. A run on 2 hits and they lead 1. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Rangers. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Showing the slab in today's game, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
J.J. Weatherholt leading things off and takes a strike. Rip, but it curls foul. Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Got him. One gone here. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2-2 now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Ivan Herrera. There's a strike. Jackknifes out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Strike 2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back in the Bronx. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This one in the air right field, and it's just foul. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ben Rice will hit next.
No, that's out.
Quick toss to first.
Too late.
Tatis dives back in. And a 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tatis runs. It's a pitch out. Well, there. Safe. And it's second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score and they take the lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bellinger up to hit. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through the sweeper. Line drive. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now Machado up here. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swings through it for the K. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Bryce Harper.
Ball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
In the air to left center. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
To the right side. Bellinger takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jordan Walker.
Ball. Hard one.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bryson Stott. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Ben Rice. And the 0-1. Runner takes off on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. There's a strike. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Bader now. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Nope, ball.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One gone, runner at first. And now Bader runs. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Tatis has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing. He went. Gonna count 1-2. Runner takes off for third. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Yeehaw!
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
The 0-2. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. Win. Glove flip for 1 and 2. What a play. Here's Manny Machado now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bo Bichette.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around?
This looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Ivan Herrera.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. He got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So Harper stands in. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Here, what?
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off left side. That one hit to right. Walker on the move. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Stott, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2.
Well, some people think this is no big deal.
Runner on the move. They pitch out. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. In the air, left field. Bader coming on. And that's the third out. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
You know, these Cardinals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Judge under it, and there's one down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Win, batting with one down, takes a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Harrison Bader. He reached on a walk his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fought off foul. That one ripped left field, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second. Upstairs.
Nope. Ball.
And a count now 2-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Justin Brule.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bellinger in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A three-run dinger. And they add on. It's 6-0. One down. Here's Machado.
That's the ball.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put it. Great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Grichuk in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Gone! Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Hoo-yah!
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So now back to the top of the order.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now quick throw to first. Tries to get back and save. At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Safe at second with a stolen base. Schlittler checks the runner. Scott dives back in, but they got him. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to pull. Side, met it out front.
Jake Bird gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
This one in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expect.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Wood!
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Bryson Stott stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 for. New pitcher on here, Gordon Graceffo. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1. Ben Rice now at the plate. That one almost got him. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about. Thing.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Stepping in, Jordan Walker.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. 0-1. There's a strike. Bird, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Base hit, center field. And Harrison Bader with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the bad after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Swings through that. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ball.
Machado stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's.
Bellinger goes. Cut on and miss.
Hey!
Save! Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. We'll take the trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 11-1.